The Deputy King, His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, today chaired the weekly cabinet meeting at Ghaibiyah Palace. The cabinet highlighted His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa's address, which coincided with Bahrain's National Day celebrations in commemoration of the modern Bahraini state during the era of its founder Ahmed Al Fatih in 1783 as an Arab and Muslim country, and the anniversary of Bahrain joining the United Nations as a full-fledged member, as well as the anniversary of His Majesty the King's accession to the throne. The cabinet noted that the speech served as a foundation for the government's efforts in achieving His Majesty's far-reaching vision and aspirations that benefit the kingdom and its citizens. The cabinet congratulated His Majesty the King on the laying of the foundation stone of the Kingdom of Bahrain's National Assembly building. In this regard, the cabinet highlighted its continued commitment to further strengthening cooperation between the executive and legislative authorities to enhance the kingdom's growth and development. On the occasion of the upcoming New Year, the cabinet wished that 2023 would be a year of prosperity and development for Bahrain and its people, and that peace and security would prevail in the world. The cabinet reviewed a memorandum by the Minister of Finance and National Economy that covered the quarterly economic report of the Kingdom of Bahrain for the third quarter of 2022. The report detailed developments in the implementation of the economic recovery plan. According to the report, Bahrain's economy grew by 5.5% up to the third quarter, and the growth of the non-oil sector increased by 7.2% in the same time. During the third quarter of 2022, Bahrain's economy recorded a 4.2% growth, and the non-oil sector recorded 4.9% growth in that same time period. Following a review of the memorandum by the Minister of Cabinet Affairs, the Cabinet followed up on the implementation of development projects and initiatives related to raising the quality and efficiency of government services that have been approved by the Cabinet earlier this year. The Cabinet discussed several memorandums during the meeting with the following outcomes. The approval of the following memorandums. A memorandum by the Minister of Interior regarding the establishment of the National Center for Financial Investigations by amending the Ministry of Interior's organizational structure. The move aims to improve and support government efforts in this regard. A memorandum by the Ministerial Committee for Legal and Legislative Affairs to amend the discussion to establish customs departments. A memorandum by the Ministerial Committee for Legal and Legislative Affairs regarding a draft decision to amend some provisions of the executive regulations of the Buildings Regulation Law. A memorandum by the Ministerial Committee for Legal and Legislative Affairs regarding an MOU between Bahrain and the African Union on official joint cooperation. The Cabinet then took note of the ministerial reports regarding the participation in the Baghdad Conference for Cooperation and Partnership, the visit of the Minister of Health to the United Arab Emirates, the participation in the launch of the Mustafa Endowment for Seal of the Noble Quran in the Al-Aqsa Mosque, the participation in the fourth session of the Arab Council for Population and Development, the participation in the 39th meeting of a Council of Arab Ministers of Housing and Reconstruction and the 7th Arab Housing Conference, and the visits of foreign delegations to the Kingdom of Bahrain in January 2023.